1220, and online at KOFO.com. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle & Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU Women's Basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's go courtside and join KOFO's Casey Weeder for OU Braves Women's Basketball.
From Besser Gymnasium in North Newton, Kansas, good afternoon and welcome to Ottawa University Brave Basketball as the Ottawa University women take on the Bethel College Threshers. Hello everyone, I'm Casey Weeder with you as the Ottawa University women look to end a three-game losing streak. They come in at 7-15, 5-13 in KCAC play. The Bethel College Threshers 7-16, 5-12 in conference. They have lost two straight. Ottawa coming off a loss to Bethany on Thursday night, 83-65. And they will match up against a Thresher squad coming off a loss at Oklahoma Wesleyan Thursday, 82-53. We're going to go and take a quick break. When we come back, we'll look at that loss against Bethany for OU on Thursday. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
And we're back here inside Thresher Gymnasium as we have about 5 minutes until starting lineups from North Newton, Kansas, as Ottawa travels to take on the Bethel College Threshers. Ottawa falling 83-65 to Bethany inside Wilson Fieldhouse Thursday night. That was the third straight loss for the Braves. As Ottawa 40% from the floor, they were 35% from three, but just 54% from the free throw line. Kadesia Payne continuing to contribute for Ottawa offensively. 17 points. Kennedy Bankin and Simone Rowland finished the game with 10. Brooks Braggins led the Braves with 3 steals. Haley Franklin finished the game with 5 assists. And really, it was just the second quarter that kind of doomed Ottawa as they were outscored 26-10 in the second. They tied at 21 in the third, but it was that second quarter. Ottawa actually had a 2-point lead after the first, but the Swedes able to take control, and they did it by working inside. Ottawa was without Liz Vaughn in that contest. She is dressed out tonight, not in the starting lineup, but no matter how many minutes she can give this team, or just the fact she's dressed out and not in street clothes today, is huge for this team. She's a leader on this squad. They need her. And hopefully she can get in for a couple minutes, but if not, at least her presence will be felt on the Ottawa bench. Ottawa this year averaging almost 67 points per game and shooting 39% from the floor. They're 41st in the nation in steals per game, and where they have had their most success is defending the three, as they give up just 29% on the year. Ottawa's had their struggles on the road, just 2-8 this year and 1-7 in the KCAC. Their lone road win came in a triple overtime against the University of St. Mary, 101-98 on January 19th in Leavenworth. On the road this year, Ottawa averaging just 61 points per game and shooting 35% from the floor while giving up 73 points per game. We're going to take one more break. We come back, we'll look at their opponent, the Bethel College Threshers. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220. 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Welcome back to North Newton, Kansas. Ottawa traveling to take on Bethel College. The Threshers at 7-16, 5-11 are on a two-game losing streak with losses to McPherson 65-54 and Oklahoma Wesleyan 82-53 on Thursday, as they are 5-4 at home this year, and they are a half a game in front of OU in the KCAC standings. In that loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan Thursday, Bethel shot just 28% from the floor and 24% from three. They also trailed 23-10 after the first quarter as Oklahoma Wesleyan took a commanding lead, and they just hit 7 of 29 threes. One thing that I've noticed from warm-ups and from looking at the stats in their last game, Kendall Mikulski, who has been a leader on this team, the 5'6" senior from Topeka, averaging 14 points per game, is on crutches tonight. So she will not be playing, and she is in street clothes as well. So that is a huge loss for Bethel College, as I mentioned, averaging 14 points a game, 87% free throw shooter, and a 36% three-point shooter. As that means the leading scorer tonight will be Josie Colzanetti at 11 points per game. She did score 12 against Oklahoma Wesleyan. Another player that's had some big games against Ottawa, Alex Barra. She had 13 points and 5 boards against Oklahoma Wesleyan. She averages 9 points a game. They give up the 11th most points in the conference at 60.8 points per game. They give up 70 points per game, but only score 60 points per game, and they struggle from both the field and the three-point line, as they only shoot 26% on the year. Earlier this year, Ottawa did come away with the win against Bethel by a final score of 72-41 back on December 4th. Ottawa was down 34-27 at the half and outscored Bethel 45-17 in the second. Liz Vaughn had a double-double as she went 18 points, 14 rebounds. Haley Franklin, 12 points, 8 boards, and 6 assists. And Kennedy Bankett, 16 points and 4 boards. We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, and starting lineups from North Newton as Ottawa takes on the Bethel College Threshers. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home, as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Welcome back inside Thresher Gymnasium as they turn the lights out and get all the strobe lights going, as we'll try and give you the starting lineup for the Bethel College Threshers. At guard will be number 5, Josie Colzanetti, the 5'3" senior from Garden City. At guard, number 21, Josie Stupi, a 5'7" freshman from Arlington, Washington. At center, number 21, J.C. Freshour, a 6-foot sophomore from Mustang, Oklahoma. At guard, number 24, Alex Barra, a 5'10" senior from Wichita. And at 4, number 32, Sydney Tennant, 5'11" senior from Peoria, Arizona. They are coached by Derek Pringle. In his first season, his assistant, Jadajon Sumter. For the Ottawa University Braves, at guard will be number 1, Brooks Bragan, the 5'10" freshman from Ames, Iowa. At guard number 2, Haley Franklin, the 5'6" freshman from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. At guard number 4, Kennedy Bankett, the 5'9" freshman from Glendale, Maryland. At guard number 14, Amaya Marlette, the 5'8" freshman from Wetmore, Kansas. And at guard number 15, Jordan Bianco, the 5'6" freshman from Price, Utah. Braves are coached by Tanisha Scott in her second season. Assistant coaches Jasmine Grant and Monty Simpkins as we get set to jump it up from North Newton. Ottawa got the win earlier this year, 72-51 back on December 4th. did trail at the end of the first half, 34-27, but outscored the Threshers 45-17 after that. Reminder, we will have Game 2 to follow, scheduled at 5 p.m. Ottawa takes on number 23, Bethel. Both these games should be competitive. The men's contest, Bethel's won 13 straight. The Ottawa Braves have won 6 straight. In the women's contest, one of these teams is going to end their losing streak. Ottawa's lost 3 straight. Threshers have lost 2 in a row. It'll be Franklin to jump it up against Tennant, and Franklin wins the tip as she was giving up 6 inches there. So Franklin shows her hops. Ottawa gets possession. They go left to right on your radio dial in the first half. Franklin drives to the elbow, kicks it in the corner. Bianco dribbles back to the right wing as Bethel looking like they are going to start in a little box and one here just on Haley Franklin. Kind of interesting if they're going to run the zone there. Franklin in the lane, spins up over the top, scores with the right hand in the lane. And Ottawa gets off to a quick start, leading 2-0. 9:25 to go in the first quarter. Franklin with just 4 points on Thursday and just 2 points on Monday against Avila. So good to see her get going early on. Calzanetti. They'll kick it in the corner for Stupi. Now out to Freshour. Freshour in the lane. Spraggins trying to stay with her. Takes it away. I think Marlette might have got a piece of it. Spraggins wants to go the other way in transition. She'll find Haley Franklin. Kicks to the left side. Bianco wide open 3. Yes. And Jordan Bianco gives Ottawa a 5-0 lead. A minute into the first quarter. Walking it up the court is Alex Barrett. Wants to go right side. Her pass does make it to Tennant. And then in the corner, 3-pointer on the way. Good for Josie Stupi. On the year, they shoot 26% from 3, but they will take a lot of them. They average over 23s attempted per game. Braves lead at 5-3. Bianco will pump fake the 3, come all the way back up top to Marlette. Amaya left side for Kennedy Bankett. Bankett has Spraggins to her right. She'll dish it with the right hand. She'll hand off to Franklin. Haley, little stutter step, jump stop in the lane. They're going to call foul on the floor. So against the Threshers, we'll see what number the officials choose. It will be on Josie Stupi. Her first personal, first team foul of the first quarter. Braves to inbound on the baseline. They'll quickly go to Franklin. Foul line extended right side. Jab step comes all the way back up top to Bianco. To Franklin. Calzanetti really dropping off Franklin, daring her to shoot the 3. Franklin pick and roll with Marlette. A little jab step, works right corner. Bankett wants a 3. It's long, and the rebound to Bethel. Crossover dribble for Barrett, guarded by Franklin. The first miss from OU in this first half. Calzanetti in the right corner. Wants to drive on Spraggins. She'll cross over, gets through, a whistle. They're going to call it on the floor, and it'll be a reach-in foul. Official will wait and see. Goes on. Foul goes on Bankett, her first personal. Didn't see her even involved in the play. It would have been on Franklin or on Spraggins. But they call it on Bankett. The inbound to Bankett. Or excuse me, the inbound to Calzanetti. Runner no good. Rebound by Kennedy Bankett. Keeps it herself. Left side pass to Haley Franklin. She'll drive in the lane. Gets by a couple defenders off the glass short. Rebound by Bethel. Ottawa made their first 2 field goals, but have misfired on their last 2. 5-3 OU lead. 7:20 to go in the first quarter. Jump stop inside, backdoor cut to Calzanetti. Layup good with the left hand. As Marlette challenged, and we're tied at 5. Ottawa started the game on a 5-0 run. Threshers have responded with 5 of their own. 3 minutes into the first quarter. Payne off the bench. She'll check in after the next stoppage. Bianco wants to offer a deep 3. Hits back rim, no good. And down the near sideline go the Threshers. Driving inside, Freshour. Back up top, Barrett. She'll get in the lane. Kick it back up top, Calzanetti with a little jab step. Now she'll shoot the 3. In and out. Rebound inside to Tennant, then back out to Barrett. Barrett get past in the corner. Does make it over to Stupi. Driving inside is Calzanetti in the short corner. Bounce pass inside, and they'll call foul in the lane on OU. Goes on Haley Franklin, her first. Sub for the Braves as they will get Kenesia Payne in. 6'1" junior from Huntsville, Alabama. averaging 10 points and 6.9 rebounds per game. The inbound inside, layup's good. Ottawa got caught sleeping, and a left-hand layup gives Bethel a 7-5 lead. 6:20 remaining in the first quarter. Three-pointer from Marlette, no good. Rebound by Bethel. Calzanetti, left side to Tennant. And to the right to Freshour. Lob inside as ball's loose. Ottawa was there. Calzanetti throws up a shot, a late whistle, and a foul will be called as Calzanetti will shoot two. Ottawa had two defenders there to take that lob away. Couldn't decide who was going to pick up the loose ball, and it went right back to Calzanetti. End of the game for OU will be number 13, Simone Rowland, the 5'3" freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. Calzanetti's first free throw, no good. Calzanetti, the senior from Garden City, shoots 78% from the free throw line, averaging 11 points in 6 boards. One more upcoming for Calzanetti is long. Rebound by Bianco. That's Ottawa's just second rebound of the game. They've been out-rebounded 5-2. Franklin right side to Rowland. She'll shoot the three. Good for Simone. And Ottawa hits their second triple as they go up by 1, 8-7. They break the trap all the way inside. Calzanetti's layup, no. Rowland gets the rebound. One thing that will be a discrepancy tonight will be the size advantage for Bethel. Franklin to the elbow. Left side pass. They'll kick it back to Rowland. And she will reset with Haley. Coach Chow wanted Rowland to shoot that three. I don't think she realized how open she was. Ottawa goes inside to Payne. Falling away. Layup doesn't go. Everyone in the building wanted to travel for the Bethel faithful. The rebound to the Threshers. 5:14 remaining in the first quarter. Ottawa up 8-7. Bounce pass to Calzanetti just inside the three-point line on the right side. She'll look to drive on Rowland. Help defense comes. They skip it left side. Three-pointer for the Threshers. Good from Casey Freshour. With two teams that don't shoot the three well, we've already seen 4 makes between the two. Threshers go up by 2, 10-8. Lob inside that goes way over the head of Payne from Marlette. Turnover on OU. That is their first of the game. End of the game for OU will be Liz Vaughn, the 5'10" senior from Kansas City, Kansas. And number 23, Amir Lowe, the 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon. Vaughn did not play Thursday in the loss to Bethany. She averages 10 points and 6 rebounds, almost 3 assists a game for Lowe, the 5'5" junior from Portland. 4 points and 4 boards. Again, Ottawa's trapped, which just created turnover after turnover in the first matchup this year. Gets broken again and leads to a 2-on-1 and a left-handed layup. That puts the Threshers up by 4. A whistle and a foul down low. Going to go on Bethel. Bethel sideline thought it was a charge, but it's called on Sydney Tennant, her first. Second team foul. A whistle and another foul called. I think this is going to go on Tennant again. Yes, it is. Her and Payne getting locked up inside. Quickly a sub will bring Kayla Newman, the 5'10" senior from Halstead. Low to inbound, nowhere to go. Going to have to go near midcourt to Rowland. She'll stand between the circles with 17 on the shot clock. Vaughn, first time she'll touch it. They want to go down to Payne. Back to Rowland on the wing for 3. Off the front rim, no. Rebound by Freshour. 4:12 remaining in the first quarter. Bethel leading Ottawa 12-8. They're up at the point. Right side for Newman. She'll drive baseline, kicks it in the corner. Jab step pump fake. As that is Melinda Vargas, the 5'6" junior from El Paso. Vargas off the screen, leads it. Pump fake the 3 from Stupi. She drives, right hand layup, no. Long rebound to Bianco. It was deflected by Payne. Bianco picked up the loose ball in the rebound. Dribble hand off to Lowe. Vaughn sets the screen, now goes down to the baseline as Lowe looks to the right wing for Bianco. 3:34 remaining in the quarter. Bianco bounce pass to the elbow to Vaughn, faces up. Liz attacks, gets inside, off the glass, good for Liz. And to put that in perspective, she has not practiced since the game Monday. And a turnover by Bethel as they throw it into their bench. I was talking with the assistant, Monty Simpkins, before the game. He was telling me that didn't know Liz was going to dress out today. Showed up for a shoot-around and was ready to go, and she's got her first 2 tonight, and a chance for Ottawa to tie it up with a 2 or take the lead with a 3. End of the game for OU, number 21, Alyssa Guzman, the 5'4" senior from San Antonio. So it's Guzman, Rowland, Vaughn, Lowe, and Payne. Rowland for 3 again, you betcha! Simone Rowland's second 3, and Ottawa regains the lead, 13-12. 3:05 to go in the first quarter. Vargas in the corner to Newman. Bounce pass goes off the foot of a teammate. Ottawa picks up the loose ball. It'll be Lowe. Left side. Guzman with the left. No, it's too strong, and a whistle. And a foul called on OU. That was maybe a tough layup for Guzman. She wanted to go with her right, her preferred right. Had to go with her left, and just went a little strong for Lowe, her first personal. Into the game for Bethel will be Aaliyah Hunt, the 5'4" sophomore from LaGrange, Texas. Yeah, they have 6 players on the floor. Bethel did, so they will pull one off. 2 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ottawa leading 13-12. Vargas walks it to the timeline as Ottawa drops into a 2-3. Vargas to the free throw line for Calzanetti. She takes the elbow jumper, tries to go off the glass. Long rebound to Lowe. Amir, left side for Rowland. Simone crosses over. She'll just pull up from 15. In and out and back in for Simone. And a timeout called by Bethel as Ottawa leads 15-12 with 2:31 remaining in the first half. I think that's the first quarter. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. The 30.
Deer usually travel in groups, so if you see one cross the road, there may be others ready to bolt in front of your vehicle. Always be aware and be careful of deer nearby. A reminder from your friends at CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Simone Rowland come off the bench and scored 8 for OU. They lead it by 3, 15-12. Good start offensively for the Braves. They're 6 of 13, 3 of 7 from 3. For Bethel, they're 5 of 10 and 2 of 3. Ottawa goes with a trap at midcourt. Calzanetti gets the loose ball, picked up by Ottawa off the missed shot as Payne forces the pass inside. On the other end, Vaughn, her layup too strong. Offensive rebound by Payne. Her turnaround short. Ball's loose up top, and Guzman gets the loose ball. She slows it up, puts 5 fingers in the air, and Ottawa gets it an offensive set. She'll drive to the far side of the floor. Now she'll go baseline. Spin move to Vaughn. She'll look to drive, kick it in the corner. Guzman, she'll drive into the lane, and they're going to call 3-second violation on Payne. Unfortunate for Guzman, that jumper looking like it was going to fall before the 3-second violation was called on Payne. And, you know, that was something they talked about after their starter, Tennant, picked up 2 fouls. It's been physical in the paint. Canizia always up for a little contact. Vargas, left corner. Braves back into the 2-3 zone with Payne, the middle of the paint. That's going to be a traveling violation on Hunt. Took a couple shuffles. Turnover on the Threshers. Stupy comes back in for Bethel. The minute 35 to go in the first quarter. 4th turnover on Bethel. Guzman to the left wing. Haven't seen Alyssa in a couple games. Ottawa tries to go down low to Payne, and they're going to say it went off of her hands and out of bounds. Thought she was obstructed there as Vargas just plowed into her. No whistle, and a turnover on OU, their 3rd. Driving down the far baseline, Ottawa again going to trap Calzanetti at midcourt. They'll break it, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Pass right side to Newman, off the glass, good. 15-14 Bethel. To make that 15-14 OU with 1:07 remaining in the quarter is Ottawa's led by as many as 5 in the first, Bethel by 4. And a whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Payne as Payne, they're going to say she threw an elbow. Didn't see anything too extreme. For Payne, that's her first personal. They'll bring Spraggins back in for her. .56 seconds remaining in the quarter. Ottawa leading 15-14. Threshers with the ball. Calls an Eddie right wing. Gets to the free throw line. Skip pass right side. Ball's loose. Picked off by Spraggins. Ottawa goes the other way. Hands it off to Liz. Liz, left side for Lowe. Right hand dribble from Amir, and then hands it off to Guzman. Guzman will tap her chest and come right to Vaughn. They'll swing it to the perimeter right side for Bankett. Pick and roll. They had Vaughn open. Spraggins in the corner for Lowe. She wants a three. No, it's an air ball. Threshers can hold for the final shot. Fresh out. Make that Stoopy. Left side calls and Eddie wants a three. Good. Gives Bethel the lead again at 17-15. 10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Guzman goes pick and roll. He'll dribble to the right corner. Lowe again for three. Well short. And picked up by Bethel. That does it for our first quarter. As Bethel takes a 17-15 lead into the second here in North Newton. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Well, I started my own restaurant because I love to cook. But that also means a lot of greasy pots and pans. And we can't waste time with endless sink changeovers. So we upgraded to Dawn Professional Pot and Pan.
Dawn Professional cleans 58% more pots and pans per sink than the leading competitor.
Less dish soap, fewer changeovers, and more time doing what we love.
Dawn Professional. It's clean. Upgraded. From P&G Professional.
All of us at Kansas State Bank thank you for seeing the value of what a hometown bank means to our community. This is Bank President Roger Maxwell, and we've done our best during these most trying times to be here for you and your banking needs. For over 100 years, Kansas State Bank has known the value of the past, the importance of the present, and the innovation of the future. Kansas State Bank, member FDIC.
The end of one quarter, Bethel leads Ottawa 17-15 in our women's contest. Ottawa was up by 5 early on as they led 5-0. Bethel would come back and take the lead by 4 before OU went up by 3, 15-12. That timeout called with 2:31 remaining in the quarter. After that point, Ottawa did not score, and Bethel finished that first quarter on a 5-0 run as they lead at 17-15. It'll be Thresher ball to start the second quarter. Fresh Hour joined by Vargas, Newman, Lena Driscoll, 5'10" junior from Bonneville, Illinois, and Colzanetti. For OU, it's Bankett, Spraggins, Bianco, Franklin, and Vaughn, and there'll be a kick ball. It'll go out of bounds. It'll stay with Bethel. Back into the game for the Threshers. Alex Barrup. Just a quick few seconds there for Lena Driscoll. Inbound in the corner to Barrup. Little head fake. Right side for Vargas. Vargas goes baseline on Bianco. Throws one up. No. Offensive rebound put back by Newman. A whistle and a foul on OU. Right now, Bethel just getting to every loose ball. That first matchup, Colzanetti scored 11. Fresh Hour with 10. But they committed 19 turnovers in that loss to OU on December 4th. Free throw going to go in for Newman. Second is up and good. 19-15 Bethel lead. 9:39 to play in the first half. Franklin back in. She goes to Kennedy Bankett, dribbles baseline on the crossover, finds Brooks Spraggins for 3 on the wing, in and out. Oh, almost back in, but the rebound to Bethel. Ottawa has been able to do nothing offensively when it comes to the offensive glass. Dribble handoff, Colzanetti right side. Ottawa going to face guard on Fresh Hour. Now to Stoopy. Stoopy to the free throw line, hands it off to Newman. Newman spins in the lane, kicks it back up top to Colzanetti. She'll drive inside, throws one up, basket's good, and the foul as Bethel goes up by 6. Chance to extend it to 7. Also keeping an eye on Ottawa University men's volleyball, who is in their 5th set with number 14, St. Xavier out of Illinois. And it's tied 2-2. The score's tied 11, and now they've taken a 12-11 lead. That is up at Clark University today, but what a huge win that would be for Luke Pope's team. They can pull off the win in the 5th set. Calls Zanetti the free throw line to finish the three-point play. She does, and that gives Bethel their largest lead. They lead it by 7. 22-15. 9 minutes remaining. That's a 10-0 run for Bethel since that timeout that was called by head coach Derek Pringle. With 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Back to the zone. Three-pointer from straight away, off the mark. It goes out of play. Ottawa's misfired on their last 6 three-pointers. They started the game 3 of 4 from deep. Leading scorer for Bethel is Zanetti with 8. Roland has 8 for OU off the bench. Braves haven't scored in 4 minutes. Right side screen, dribble handoff for Vargas. Vargas drives to the elbow, backs in, spins right on Bianco, throws one up, a whistle, and a foul called on OU. That'll be team foul number 2. Make that team foul number 3. It goes on Bianco, her first. Free throw no good for Vargas. Braves have 6 players with at least 1 foul. We still have 8:29 to go in the second quarter. Second one is good. She goes 1 for 2. Extends the Thresher lead out to 8. 23-15. Bianco, right side for Bankett as Bethel extends out that 2-3 zone. Dangerous pass by Vaughn. Bianco able to cover. They'll go to Vaughn at the free throw line. Right side pass. Bankett wants a 3 with the left. Good. Kennedy Bankett ends Ottawa's dry spell. He cuts the lead to 5. That's the first bucket for Bankett. Ottawa going to try and stay with the trap. They want to kick it in the corner. Three-pointer for Stoopy, long. Vaughn gets the board, and then she's hit hard by Newman. Actually falls into Bianco as well, but it'll be first team foul on Bethel in the quarter. First personal on Newman. Franklin as Rowland comes back in. Dribble handoff for Rowland. Now back to Vaughn. Liz up top to Haley. Right side Rowland, open 3, long, and the rebound out to Bethel. A little off to the right by Rowland. Driving inside is Barrett. Lost the handle, a whistle. Foul called on Haley Franklin. That's going to be her second. Barrett will shoot 2. Barrett has not scored yet this afternoon. Free throw's good. Barrett second, good. As Bethel is 6 of 9 from the free throw line. They go up 25-18. 7:31 to go in the second quarter. And Ottawa's going to have to take Haley Franklin out of the game as they will bring Kinesia Payne off the bench. Here comes the pressure as Bethel knows Ottawa's without their point guard. They do find Bankett open for 3 on the wing. Long. Rebound by Bethel. They'll go the other way with Zanetti down the far sideline. Zanetti loses her footing. Loose ball picked up by Simone Rowland. Braves have numbers the other way. 3-on-2 Simone. Picks it up. Trying to leave it with anybody. Throws one up. Loose ball. Payne somehow comes down with it. She'll back in, spin, kicked it right side to Bianco. Going to call her for traveling. .6:57 to go in the half. It's a 25-18 Thresher lead. Ottawa's continuing to stay with the trap, but the Thresher not have any issues breaking it. Dribble handoff to Stoopy. Left side calls Zanetti. Calls Zanetti to the free throw line. They're going to call double dribble. (25-18) Bethel. And they have a sub into the game. Player that's not on the roster. That's going to be number 1, Taylor Height. Did not play the other day. Has not played a whole lot this year. Vaughn just throws a wild one up, but they're staying to scoop up the loose ball and score. Ottawa trails by 5. Loose ball, far side, scooped up. They'll go to Height in the right corner. Height, bounce pass down low to Zanetti, gets in the lane, and a whistle, and a foul's going to be called on Kennedy Bankett. And that's team foul number 5. That sends the Threshers to the free throw line for the next 6 minutes and 10 seconds. As that goes on Bankett, her second. There have only been 4 fouls called on Bethel. There have been 10 on Ottawa. So Bankett and Franklin now on the bench with 2. Braves will bring Marlette in. Calls Zanetti's free throw good. Second good as it's back to a 7-point lead. Led by as many as 8 in the second quarter have the Threshers. 6:08 to go in the half. They're leading 27-20. They're going to keep Bankett on the floor. Actually bring Marlette in for Vaughn. And just don't know how many minutes. There is a limitation for Liz tonight after the injury on Monday. Didn't play Thursday. And Ottawa glad to have her tonight. Dribble handoff. Looking left side. Bounce pass to Bianco. Right side rolling again with a high arcing 3. Almost banks in, but the rebound out to Bethel. Threshers. Crossover dribble. Calls it Eddie into the corner to Barrett. Right side to Stoopy, who gives a nice elbow to the face of Bankett. That's an offensive foul. Now, if you're going to call the one earlier on Payne, you've got to call that one on Bethel. As the sub for OU, we'll see Janiah Hendricks, the 5'2" freshman from Tulsa. She will check in for Bankett with 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the half. Ottawa going to be probably without Franklin and Bankett. They're on the bench with 2 fouls. Ottawa breaks the trap. A timeout called by Ottawa with 5 minutes and 23 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KLFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness. The Advent Health Specialty Care Pediatric Team is making it easy to protect your family from COVID-19. Appointments are available every Wednesday from 1 to 4:30 in the afternoon for ages 5 and up. Call 785-229-8891 to schedule a vaccination appointment.
Bethel has lived at the free throw line so far this evening. They are 8 of 11. Ottawa has not been there once. Fouls 10-5 right now against Ottawa. And it is Ottawa's possession out of the timeout. Braves in the gold jerseys this evening. Gold shorts. Ottawa across the chest in white, outline in black. Rolling at the point. They want to lob it down low to Payne. Great play drawn up, but the block by Height. She got a hand on Payne's layup. Pass in the lane, kicked out of play by Hendricks as it goes off of one of the dancers on the baseline. As it was kicked out of play by Hendricks. Fair up right side. Right wing in the corner. Jumper from the elbow, no, and Height tips it out of play. Not sure why Marlette, I think, actually thought it went off of her. She chased it. Luckily, it went out of play first. Inbound to Marlette. A 2-1-2 full court trap by Bethel. Ottawa trying to break it. They will. They find Rowland open. Doesn't take the three this time. 4:44 to go in the half. Payne inside down low has her shot blocked. Out of play. They have thrown 2 and 3 players at Payne early on, who has been red hot offensively. Scored in double figures in her last 4, including 29 on Monday. 29 on Monday. Hendricks right corner. Make it to the elbow. Left wing Bianco, a whistle, and a foul will be called on Bethel in the lane. He goes on Freshour, her first, team foul number 3. Vaughn comes back in for Marlette. They need her offensive production right now as Braves have struggled for points. They had only scored 8 points since the 2:30 mark of the first quarter. Almost 8 minutes. They want to go to Payne. They'll go to Bianco left wing for 3. It's long. Payne gets the offensive rebound. Bianco ended up on her back. Payne driving in, kicks it in the corner. Hendricks with a high arcing 3. No. And a long rebound to Bethel. Outlet to Calzanetti. Just behind the three-point line. Hands it off to Barrett. In the corner. Three-pointer from Driscoll. In and out. And the rebound to Simone Rowland. Ball's loose on the floor. Both teams falling down. Pull-up 3 from Barrett. Banks off, no good, but an offensive rebound for the Threshers. 3:55 remaining in the half. 27-20 Bethel. And right now the effort for the Threshers just outplaying OU. Three-pointer no good. Rebound by Janiyah Hendricks. Hendricks left side for Rowland. Just outside the free throw line to Vaughn. Liz, jab step, comes back to Bianco. 18 on the shot clock. 3:33 remaining in the half. Threshers leading by 7. Great kick left side. Rowland wants another 3. It's in and out. Simone 2 of 6 from 3. Ottawa as a team just 4 of 18. 18 of their 31 shots have been from behind the three-point line. Calzanetti right side for Driscoll. Up top for Freshour. Right side Driscoll. She'll pump fake the 3. Then drive. Backdoor cut to Barrett. Left side Vargas wants a 3. No. Long rebound though to Freshour. They'll go inside to Driscoll. Layup inside good to Barrett as she was all alone on the left block. Good pass from Driscoll. Outlet pass is thrown away. Hendricks had Vaughn streaking down the other end, but just misses her. Braves 9th turnover. Braves 7th turnover. 2:52 remaining in the half. It's been all Bethel in this second quarter. They have outscored the Braves 12-5. You take the run from the first quarter, that is a 17-5 run dating back to the 2:31 mark of the first. Lob down low to Calzanetti. She backs it on Marlette. A high off the glass, good with the right. Calzanetti has 12. Ottawa going to take another timeout as they trail by 11, their largest deficit of the game. They trail 31-20 with 2:30 to go in the half. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220. 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Whitell. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents, like they're all my big support systems and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
Threshers in the midst of a 19-5 run. They lead at 31-20. Braves in their biggest hole of the first half, trailing by 11. 15-12. OU with 2:31 remaining in the first quarter, and since then it has been all Bethel. Randria Gamble into the game for OU. First time tonight for her. Bianco's dribble handoff finds Gamble on the right wing. She finds Hendricks. Hendricks' hesitation, kicks it left side to Vaughn. Liz crossover dribble, finds Lowe. Get past right side, ball's loose, take it away by Barrett. Barrett all the way to the basket. Layup's good with the right. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. It's 33-20 Bethel. They've moved Gamble to the 5. Vaughn going to stay at the 4. They're going to call a charge on Liz as she runs into Barrett. That'll be Liz's second. So now Vaughn, Franklin, and Bankett all with 2. One minute and 45 seconds remaining in the half, and Ottawa can't wait to get into the locker room right now. They have just not had it so far in the second quarter. Got off to a really good start, led 15-12, but since that point, Bethel has taken over. Barrett wants a 3 on the wing, good. 14-point Bethel advantage with a minute 23 to go in the quarter. Bianco to Vaughn. She'll stand on the 3-point line at the point, hands it off to Lowe. Amir gets in the lane, steps through the contact, no whistle. Loose ball picked up by Vargas for Bethel. In transition, Barrett will slow it down. Left side calls Zanetti again for 3. No good. Rebound by Lowe. 3-pointer in the corner. Good for Hendricks. They call it a 2 as they say foot on the line, but that ends a long run for Bethel. It's their first 2 points. Timeout called by Bethel with 43.9 to play in the first half. And the Threshers leading 36-22. It's a full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Calling all coffee lovers. Hold on to your mugs because Panera's Unlimited Sip Club is offering the unreal deal of unlimited coffee for only $8.99 a month. Don't worry, you're not dreaming because when we say unlimited, we mean unlimited. Unlimited boosts all day long. Unlimited smells of your favorite aroma. Unlimited sips of premium hot and iced coffees. Sign up on our app today to get your first month free. Panera, the familiar made fantastic. Plus tax, first free month, limited time offer. Restrictions apply. For complete details, visit www.panerabread.com/unlimited sip club.
This is Walt Dangle of Dangle & Son Mortuary. Our desire is to provide the very best in funeral service. Our commitment has helped us reach that goal. We will always strive to reach higher. This is Dangle & Son Mortuary, setting the standard for funeral service.
Threshers lead Ottawa 36-22 as Bethel has gone on a 24-7 run. Haley Franklin having to come back into the game right now with those 2 fouls as Ottawa's just been in so much foul trouble. They have committed 11 fouls and have had Bethel in the bonus since the 6-minute mark of the second quarter. Inbound for Bethel at midcourt. 43.9 on the clock, 22 on the shot clock. Vargas just going to hang on to it between the circles. Right-hand dribble. Wants to attack middle of the floor. Now out to the left wing, back up top to Barrett. Barrett wants to drive baseline on Franklin, throws one up, draws rim. Ball goes out of bounds off of Bethel. It'll be OU possession, and they can hold for the final shot. (36-22) Bethel. They lead OU. Franklin skips across the timeline. Haley to Vaughn. Down low, they go to Payne. Payne in the corner. Great skip pass. Finds Bianco for 3. Good. Jordan Bianco hits her second 3-pointer and cuts the lead down to 11. Barrett all the way inside. Can't get it to go. Ball is loose. Picked up at the buzzer. It's an air ball. Calls and Nettie gets the putback. No. And that takes us to halftime as Bethel leads Ottawa 36-25 in North Newton. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Calling all coffee lovers. Hold on to your mugs because Panera's Unlimited Sip Club is offering the unreal deal of unlimited coffee for only $8.99 a month. Don't worry, you're not dreaming because when we say unlimited, we mean unlimited. Unlimited boosts all day long. Unlimited smells of your favorite aroma. Unlimited sips of premium hot and iced coffees. Sign up on our app today to get your first month free. Panera, the familiar made fantastic. Plus tax, first free month, limited time offer. Restrictions apply. For complete details, visit www.panerabread.com/unlimited sip club.
It's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Nashville Roundup.
We knew we wanted to write a duet together.
And Ashley McBride and Carly Pierce wanted it to be different for Never Wanted to Be That Girl, which has a similar theme to another country music classic.
We didn't want to just try to reboot Does He Love You? We didn't want to try to do anything that had already been done so well.
That's the O'Reilly Auto Parts Nashville Roundup. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get guaranteed low prices and excellent customer service from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
Yes, I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. Have you screened for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
At the half in our women's contest, Bethel leads Ottawa 36-25. In the early going, Ottawa led 5-0, and they led at the end of one quarter 15-12. Excuse me, it was 15-12 with 2:31 remaining in the quarter. Bethel finishes the first quarter on that 5-0 run to go up 17-15, but that run extended to a 24-7 run. They went up by as many as 14 in that first half as they were up 36-22. Ottawa does get a 3 from Jordan Bianco in the closing seconds to cut it to 11, as that is about the only positive offense that Ottawa's had tonight, as they are 5 of 19 from 3. 2 of those 3 from Bianco, 3 of them from Simone Rowland, as Ottawa's bench has come up with 14 points, which means the starters tonight only 9 points so far. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll look at scores from around the KCA. So you're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents.
And Doug.
Don't you just love the smell of old books?
This is a library.
Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction.
He really does devour literature.
Please leave.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code SEMI for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code SEMI for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SEMI.
And we're back inside Thresher Gymnasium. At the break, it's Bethel 36, Ottawa 25. Only one other game in action right now. It is number 9 Sterling leading at Avila 59-51 with 14 seconds to play. Avila, who at one point last week was sitting in second place, a loss today would drop them as far as 5th, as it is just a logjam at the top of the KCAC, except for Sterling, who's at 22-1 overall, 16-1 in KCAC play. Friends at 13-4, Tabor 13-4. So there's tie for second there. Then in fourth place, you had Bethany and Avila. And with a loss, they would drop to fifth. So the Avila Eagles, a really good team who was actually receiving votes in the top 25 as early as last week. And they could find themselves in fifth place. Other games today that we'll keep a track on as the day goes on. Tabor at Kansas Wesleyan, Oklahoma Wesleyan at Friends, Southwestern at Bethany, and McPherson at York. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Exergen wants you to know about an important study just released by the FDA. It confirms what the medical community has known all along. Non-contact thermometers are not accurate, and they fail to meet FDA requirements for accuracy in labeling. With new strains of COVID on the rise, we can't afford to tolerate the rampant false temperature readings from non-contact thermometers. You need Exergen thermometers because they are accurate and backed by over 100 clinical studies. Be sure, be accurate with Exergen. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Calling all coffee lovers. Hold on to your mugs because Panera's Unlimited Sip Club is offering the unreal deal of unlimited coffee for only $8.99 a month. Don't worry, you're not dreaming because when we say unlimited, we mean unlimited. Unlimited boosts all day long. Unlimited smells of your favorite aroma. Unlimited sips of premium hot and iced coffees. Sign up on our app today to get your first month free. Panera, the familiar made fantastic. Plus tax, first free month, limited time offer. Restrictions apply. For complete details, visit www.panerabread.com/unlimited sip club.
This view was worth a hike.
Right? And it's a good way to stay on top of my health.
Yes, I'm Cologuard, a prescription colon cancer screening option for people 45 plus at average risk. Have you screened for colon cancer?
Not yet.
Don't wait. It's more treatable when caught in early stages.
Tell me more.
Cologuard is non-invasive and it's used at home. It detects altered DNA in your stool to find 92% of colon cancers.
92%?
Yep, even those in early stages.
This was seen in a clinical study with patients 50 and older. Any positive result should be followed by a diagnostic colonoscopy. False positive and negative results may occur. Cologuard is not a replacement for colonoscopy in high-risk patients. Do not use if you have had adenomas, have inflammatory bowel disease and certain hereditary syndromes, or a personal or family history of colon cancer.
Most insured patients pay $0. Ask your provider or an online prescriber if Cologuard is right for you, or visit Cologuard.com.
I'm in.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
Some months I make $200 to $300.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code SEMI for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime to PayPal or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code SEMI for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code SEMI.
When it comes to jewelry, the fit is important, not just on your finger, but on your wallet. Hi, this is Lindsay Sutton at Sutton's Jewelry in downtown Ottawa, where we work to fit your ring to fit your budget. Diamonds come in all shapes and sizes and price ranges. The last thing we want is for you to think you can't afford a beautiful new ring. Come see our selection at Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main, downtown, where there's no high-pressure sales. We just want to be sure the fit on your finger matches the fit on your finances. You've got it made at Sutton's Jewelry.
My name is Jose Trejo. I'm a junior here at Ottawa University, and I'm currently studying exercise science. One of my favorite things about OU is that it's a small community, and coming from Western Kansas, where all there is small country towns, I felt right at home as everyone kind of just felt like family. It's a great community. It has a lot of support behind it, and most of the professors here are extremely well about getting you to understand the knowledge that they want you to understand.
Education for a lifetime at Ottawa University. To find out more, visit online at ottawa.edu.
At half, Bethel leads Ottawa 36-25. As we look at those first half stats, offensively not pretty for OU, just 10 of 34. That's 29%, 5 of 19 from three, and did not go to the foul line once in the first half. 9 turnovers They forced 8, but only came up with 8 points off those turnovers and are trailing in rebounds 24-18. Graves with 4 assists on 10 made baskets, 4 steals. And probably the biggest stat of the first half is the fouls. Ottawa with 11 fouls, which Franklin, Vaughn, and Bankett all with 3. And so those are 3 of your big offensive contributors, which is why the bench has had to come up with 14 of Ottawa's 25 points. Braves did have 6 points in the paint and 2 second-chance points for the Threshers. 12 of 9 from the field at 41%, 4 of 11 from 3, and 8 of 11 from the foul line. They had 11 points off 9 Ottawa turnovers and are out-rebounding Ottawa 24-18. 9 assists on 12 made baskets, and they had 16 points in the paint. So look at the individual stats. Simone Rowland with 8, Jordan Bianco with 6, and they have been the only 2 players that have come up with threes. Kennedy Bankett hit 1 as well, so she's got 3 overall. 1 of 3 from 3 for Kennedy, Bianco 2 of 5, and Rowland 2 of 6. Franklin, Vaughn, Hendricks, and Payne all with 2. Kinesia has added 5 boards. Brooks Spraggins, after getting in foul trouble early on, was forced to the bench. Same situation for Haley, but she had to come back in as Ottawa just could not break the Bethel trap or really get anything running offensively while she was on the bench. As we take one more break, and then when we come back at the start of the second half, you're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Learning to work as part of a team is a trait that not only benefits students and athletes now, but can help them as leaders of tomorrow. This is Eric Price, funeral director and owner of Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Homes, proud to sponsor this sports broadcast on KOFO. Visit lamb-roberts.com.
Quality Structures is helping you build the rural American dream today. No more some days. Whether you're wanting a garage for your toys, a riding arena for your horses, or storage for your equipment, Quality Structures is there. Visit Quality Structures in Richmond or online at qualitystructures.com.
Calling all coffee lovers. Hold on to your mugs because Panera's Unlimited Sip Club is offering the unreal deal of unlimited coffee for only $8.99 a month. Don't worry, you're not dreaming, because when we say unlimited, we mean unlimited. Unlimited boosts all day long. Unlimited smells of your favorite aroma. Unlimited sips of premium hot and iced coffees. Sign up on our app today to get your first month free. Panera, the familiar meet fantastic. Plus tax, first free month limited time offer. Restrictions apply. For complete details, visit www.panerabread.com/unlimited sip club.
Susan, it's so great to finally be able to get together again.
Oh, it sure is. And I really appreciate you picking up the bill.
I'm happy to. I've got the extra cash. Since we've all been driving so much more again, I've been using Get Upside, the free gas app that pays you cash back for every gallon of gas you buy.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Get Upside app?
Yes, up to 25 cents a gallon. Cash back every time I buy gas.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the free Get Upside app now.
Download the free Get Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play to save up to 25 cents a gallon when you buy gas. Use promo code REFUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents a gallon on your next fill-up. You can cash out anytime right to your bank, PayPal, or an e-gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Get Upside app and use promo code REFUEL for a 25 cents a gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code REFUEL.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
We get set for the second half. We'll be interested to see what kind of starting lineup we get from head coach Tarnisha Scott. I wonder if Ottawa tries to get Liz Vaughn to start this second half. As did play several minutes in that first half, was limited, though, after picking up 2 fouls. But Ottawa's got to find something, just maybe dig a little deeper. Know this is game 4 in 7 days, and you've lost 3 straight. But this is a team in Ottawa that has more talent than this Bethel squad. There's no doubt about that. Bethel has just come out and outplayed Ottawa physically in this one, gotten to the foul line, and made Ottawa pay as Threshers 8 of 11 from the foul stripe. Ottawa has not been there yet. So it will be Bankett, Spraggins, Payne, Franklin, and Bianco. So the starting 5 OU had in the first half. For Bethel, their starting 5, Colzanetti, Stupi, Freshour, Barrett, and Tennant. Bankett will inbound for OU. And they want to go to Franklin quickly to left wing. Up top for Bianco. Now back to Haley. Start of the third quarter. Ottawa from right to left in the second half. Spraggins down low, and that's a triple team on Kinesia Payne. She goes into the body, can't score. And she tried to clear some space, and the right-hand runner from 5 feet rattles out. Rebound by Bethel. 9 minutes and 33 seconds to go in the third. Ottawa with a mix-up offensively, running into each other. Freshour takes the jumper. Payne gets the rebound. Kinesia out to Haley. She wants to sprint. Gets in the lane, runs into Barrett, and that's got to be a block. It's on the floor. They call the foul. First team foul on Bethel in the third quarter. First personal on Alex Barrett. Inbound to Spraggins at the elbow. Free throw line for Franklin. Great backdoor cut, but can't lay it in is Payne, but a good look from Haley. That's 2 good looks to start the third for OU. Just got to get a few of those to start dropping. 9 minutes and 6 seconds to go in the third. Bethel leading by 11. Calls an Eddie at point. She'll drive to the elbow. Now loses the handle, gets it back. She'll come back to Freshour, and we'll have a whistle and a foul called on OU. And it goes on Franklin. That's her third. First team foul, and that's going to get her out of the game. They'll bring Rowland in. Third personal on Haley Franklin. We should have had 2 assists to start this third quarter. Unfortunately, Ottawa couldn't get them to drop. Freshour in the lane, left side corner. She'll go baseline all alone. Spraggins tries to foul, but in the process, allows Freshour to lay it in and the foul. Chance for a 3-point play for Spraggins. That is her third personal. Vaughn is going to come into the game. Spraggins will come out. Ottawa in all kinds of trouble when it comes to the foul category. 3-point play is completed. 39-25, Bethel ties their largest lead of the game. 8 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bankett has some space off the screen from Payne. Now she'll go to Kinesia. Through the double team, can't score. Comes up well short. Rebound by Bethel. Kinesia's had a tough afternoon. 1 of 9 from the field. Freshour to the bucket. Scores with the left. The sophomore from Mustang, Oklahoma has 8, and Bethel leads by 16. Bianco left side for Rowland. Rowland with some space. She's going to go with the run or no. That goes out of bounds off of Bethel, though, as it was deflected. Gamble comes in for Payne. Saw Gamble play the 5 in the first half. Oh, no, it's actually going to be Vaughn who comes into the game, or comes out of the game. So Payne stays in. Vaughn has to sit. Bianco goes between the legs, and then she will shuffle back near midcourt. Still going is Bianco. Great layup, swatted out of play. Six seconds on the shot clock for OU. 7:47 to go in the third. Bankett will inbound. Kennedy inside to Payne. Back to Kennedy. She'll drive in the lane. Gets through the left. He kicks it in the corner to Gamble, and they call her for traveling. Didn't see a whole lot of shuffling there from Bankett. It absolutely made the pass before they would have seen a travel, but that's turnover number 10. Double team from OU. We throw it to the opposite side of the floor to Barrett. Calzanetti open for 3. Instead, she'll drive in the lane, steps through. Little Euro step. Looks like step number 3 to me. They allow it to go, and it's a 43-25 Bethel advantage. 7 minutes and 18 seconds to play in the third. Gamble. A couple players end up on the floor. Bianco and Calzanetti. Jordan gets the pass from Rowland. Now back to Simone. 8 on the shot clock for Rowland. Screen set by Gamble. In the corner for Bankett. She'll drive. Bounce pass inside to Payne. Trying to put something up. A whistle and a foul called on Bethel as the shot clock was expiring and sends Payne to the line for Ottawa's first free throws of the game. Second personal on Alex Barrett. Payne will shoot 2. Canisia with 2 points and 6 rebounds to go along with 1 assist. First free throw is good. The 6'1" junior from Huntsville, Alabama. That is Ottawa's first points of the second half. 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the third quarter. Misses the second. Rebound to Bethel. Fresh Hour. Cross midcourt for Barrett. On the left side, then back to Fresh Hour. To Barrett left wing. Down low they'll go. Kick it left corner. Calls and Eddie goes baseline. In the lane. Steps through. A whistle. And a foul called on OU. Calls and Eddie back to the free throw line. Goes on Gamble, her first personal. Third team foul. Calzanetti has just lived at the free throw line. She had 5 free throw attempts in the first half. She was 3 for 5. She's 5 of 12 from the field. Now got 15 points. 44-26 Bethel. Second off the mark. Rebound by Canisia Payne. 18-point Bethel lead. 6 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third quarter. Rowland will come and get it on the B in Bethel near midcourt. Going to keep a right-hand dribble as she gets her instructions from Coach Scott. Rowland in the corner for Bianco. Jordan gets in the lane, then dribbles back out to the free throw line. She'll find Payne. Payne tries to throw one. It's an air ball. Rebound by Bankett. She's left alone. Tries to float one. It's short. Gets her own rebound. Attacks on Calzanetti. A whistle. And a foul called on Bethel. It'll be a blocking foul on Calzanetti. And Kennedy Bankett will shoot 2. Kennedy Bankett with 3 points, 1 of 4 from the field, and 3 rebounds. On the air, Kennedy shooting 75% from the foul line. First one is good. Ottawa at 24% from the field, Bethel at 45%. One more upcoming for Bankett. She'll hit it. 44-28 Bethel. 4 minutes into the second half. That's the third quarter. Wide open 3 for Stupi. I don't know where Ottawa was defensively, but she hits it in the lead out to 19. 47-28. Gamble down low to Payne. She'll spin to her left side. Comes up short. Rebound by the Thresher. Barrett guarded by Bianco. She'll drive on her. Her pass is loose. Stolen away by Payne. Hands it back to Bianco. All the way into the left corner is Jordan and hands it off to Bankett. Lob down low to Payne. Double team there. It's going to be a jump ball. Payne brought it down to her towards her legs, and the Threshers read it, and they will take possession. Payne comes out. Vaughn comes in. Bethel with a 19-point lead. Braves go to the full court press. Bounce pass to Vargas. More so Ottawa just with a soft man-to-man defensively. Now they bring the pressure. Calzanetti open for 3 on the wing. Good. 22-point advantage for Bethel. 50-28. 18 points for Josie Calzanetti. Rowland off the screen, looking right side, has Bankett open for 3. Yes, good response from Kennedy Bankett. Ottawa's 6 3-pointer where they are 6 of 22. Calzanetti double teams. It goes over the head of Vargas, but of course it finds a teammate. Tennant was just standing in the middle of the floor. Vargas throws one up, and they call a foul on Ottawa. 4th team foul on OU. Going to go on Gamble. First, second. First free throw for Vargas is good. The 5'6" junior from El Paso shoots 57% on the season. Braves will have Alyssa Guzman check in after the second free throw, as Vargas hits both. Guzman in for Jordan Bianco with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to play in the third, and the Threshers leading by 21. Guzman back at the point. Rowland out at the 2. They'll have it to Gamble between the circles. Left side. Guzman drives, kicked it out to an open. Rowland on the wing for a 3. Long, no good. Braves are shooting it at their season percentage, which is about 30%, but they've attempted 21 of them. Vargas hands it off. Three-pointer on the way on the wing. No, but the long rebound does find Rowland. Rowland as Ottawa goes 2-on-1. Liz drives, bounce past the Bankett, can't hang on to it, and we'll have a jump ball as Bankett and Stupi go for the jump ball. Into the game for Bethel will be Alex Barra. She comes in along with Driscoll. He calls in Eddie and Stupi check out. 3 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Bethel up 52-31 on OU. Bounce pass to Guzman in the right corner. Off the screen to Rowland at the point. Rowland to the wing. Another screen from Gamble. They'll bring it back up top to Guzman. 15 on the shot clock for Alyssa. The screen from Liz. Right side Rowland, who just throws it over the head of Liz. Turnover. The 12th of the evening. Vargas in the lane, throws one up, offensive round, put back by Newman, good. 54-31 Bethel. 23-point advantage for the Threshers, and another timeout called by Ottawa. They trail 54-31 with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. The full timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company presents.
And Doug. Don't you just love the smell of old books?
Shh, this is a library.
Sorry, ma'am. We're looking for a book titled Liberty Mutual Customizes Your Car Insurance so you only pay for what you need.
I don't think we carry that, but check nonfiction.
He really does devour literature.
Please leave.
Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The Ottawa Herald's new owner, Cherry Road Media, is bringing back local news to your local newspaper and want your help. Send news tips or story ideas to news@ottawaherald.com. For advertising, call Erica, 785-577-3935.
Welcome back as Bethel leads Ottawa 54-31, and they have outscored Ottawa 18-6 in the third. And since the 2:31 mark of the first quarter, have outscored Ottawa 42-16. Franklin back in, Hendricks back in. They join Vaughn, Payne, and Guzman. Ottawa at 25% from the field. Bethel at 47% on the year. They're a 33% shooting team. That's second to last in the conference. But tonight had a lot of easy layups and putbacks. Vaughn in the corner. Hendricks for 3, no, but she gets her own rebound, and the putback is off the mark. Offense driven by Payne, rattles in and then falls off to the side. Ottawa couldn't throw it in the ocean right now. It has been so difficult offensively tonight. Driscoll, pick from Newman, gets the free throw line. That looked like it was a carry. They'll kick it left side. Vargas wants a 3, long, and the rebound to Haley Franklin. Franklin the other way, has Guzman in transition. Alyssa in the corner to Hendricks. Get past to Vaughn. Vaughn drives, loses the handle. You know, Liz is playing hurt this afternoon, trying to gut it out. Just doesn't look 100%, but she knows her team needs her today. Liz driving in, gets the contact and the foul as she lays it in past Driscoll. Vaughn to shoot the and one is 73% from the foul line on the season. Liz's free throw is good. 54-33. Make that 54-34. 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Returning for Bethel is Freshour and Sydney Tennant. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the third. It's a 20-point Bethel lead. Freshour. Ottawa switches, allows Freshour into the lane, off the glass with the left. Good. She has 11. 56-34. Vaughn is put on the three-point line, comes back to Franklin. Devon inside, they want to go to Payne. Loose ball taken away by Vargas. Just read the pass. Vargas into the corner, lost the handle, and then it goes out of play off of OU. It will be an inbounds for Bethel in front of their bench on the far side. Or we'll go to Rowland. Make that Driscoll. Driscoll to Barrup. Spins in the lane. Help defense is too late, and Guzman commits the foul. These free throws for the Threshers. First personal on Alyssa. Alex Barrup with 9 as she's 3 for 7 from the field. 8 rebounds. 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Misses that first one. Second is good as she goes 1 of 2. 57-34 Bethel. Simone Rowland comes in for Guzman. Minute 27 remaining in the third. Roll into the point. She'll find Vaughn. Liz looks to go baseline. Gets through the contact. Layup good again. That one looked like more of a foul than the one Liz earned on the last trip down the floor. 57-36. Pass in the corner. They'll throw it inside. Loose ball picked up by Freshour. She gets a 10-footer, hits it. Freshour with 12, 5 of 7 from the field. 1 minute remaining in the third. Then all Bethel as they're up by 23. Vaughn gets in the lane, spins back to her right, kicks it in the corner to Rowland. Good lob pass inside to Payne, and her layup's good. Good ball movement there from OU. Finds some space for Payne, who just has faced double team after double team and some triple teams tonight as well. As they've said, it's going to give you everything except for what's in the paint, and it's paid off for the Threshers as they lead by 21. 25 seconds to go in the third. Right side pass, Colzanetti. Colzanetti in the lane, turnaround, steps through with the left hand, off the mark, rebound by Payne. Ottawa can get one more shot before the end of the quarter. Franklin steps through the double team, floats with the right hand, too strong. As Freshour falls over the top. And a rebound by Colzanetti. 4 seconds remaining in the quarter. They'll go in the corner for 3. It's an air ball. At the buzzer, put back no good. And that takes us to the end of 3 as Bethel leads 59-38. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Sophia and Chris Garcia came to Arvest Bank looking to get a home loan. Let's hear what happens.
Chris and Sophia, thanks for choosing me as your lender in the Arvest Home for Me app. And now...
There's more paperwork to do.
Nope, I got the info you sent through the app. And now...
We wait to hear from someone at your main office.
No, now you're pre-qualified and ready to find your new home.
Wow.
And I'll be with you every step of the way.
That's...
helpful.
Very helpful.
Home loans made easy. Arvest Bank. Ready to help. Equal housing lender.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
59-38, Thresher leads. They outscore the Braves in the third quarter, 23-13. Ottawa has a mountain to climb in this fourth. They send out Franklin, Vaughn, Payne, Rowland, and Bianco. For Bethel, Farrah, Freshour, Colzanetti, Vargas, and Tennant. And Bethel doing this without their leading scorer, Kendall McCulsky, on the bench. Not dressed out tonight as she has crutches. She averages 14 a game, but don't look like they miss her. I mean, this was a 20-point game in Ottawa the other way back in December. Vargas, right wing, back up top to Colzanetti. The first shot was an air ball. They get the offensive board. Freshour goes baseline, reverse layup, good with the left. As they go up 61-38. He has 14. Vaughn left side, rolling for three again, tries to bank it off, no. Simone, 3 of 11 from the floor, 2 of 8 from 3 as a team. Ottawa 6 of 23 from deep. Farrah, middle of the floor. Clear out, and she'll drive on Rowland all the way to the basket. Runner, no. Rebound by Rowland, and a reach-in foul called on Farrah. That'll be the first team foul on Bethel in the fourth quarter. Third personal on Farrah. Payne comes out. Lowe will come in. Bianco checks out, and Spraggins comes in. So this is probably the only time this year we have seen, or at least, this afternoon, where we've seen Ottawa with a taller lineup than Bethel. They had to bring a couple of their posts out. First time we've seen height come back in since the first quarter. Franklin to the left wing. Ottawa needs a little bit of urgency right now when it comes to the offensive end. Franklin in the corner. Low for 3 is an air ball. Rebound by Bethel. Lowe tries to recover. Get in front of Farrah. Three-pointer from Bethel, no good. Colzanetti got the rebound, and it's knocked out of play by OU. That 3 was off the mark from Freshour. She has not missed very often. That's only her 3rd miss of the game. They go to Height. Height gets a jumper off the glass. No. Tipped left side for Rowland. Tries to save it. Keeps it in play as she finds Vaughn. Ottawa on the run the other way. Spraggins right side pass. Stolen by Farrah. Bounce pass at midcourt for Height. Driving inside is Colzanetti. Colzanetti all the way to the rim. No. And then it goes out of bounds off of OU. 8 minutes and 18 seconds to go in our fourth quarter, in our first game of the afternoon in our women's contest. Colzanetti is going to be called for an offensive foul as she put the arm into the chest of Amir Lowe. The second on Colzanetti. That's team foul number 2. On Bethel. Franklin off a double screen. Side steps, dribbles, picks up her dribble, kicks it in the corner. Rowland gets a hip check from Farrah, and she's going to pick up her 4th. And my apologies, that's just her. That is her 4th personal, so she will check out of the game. Checking in will be Josie Stupi. 8 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Bethel leading 61-38. Low to inbound. Ready to set a screen for Vaughn. She has position. It goes up and out as she's fouled. Tried to go with the right hand over the top of a taller Stupi. Catches her on the arm and almost drops for Liz. Vaughn shoots 2. OU 14 of 53 on the evening. First one good for Liz, who's come off the bench to score 8. That ties her for the team lead in points. After tonight, Ottawa plays on Wednesday at home at Wilson Fieldhouse against Friends. Second one is good. Friends currently sitting in a tie for second. 61-40 Bethel. And Ottawa gets the steal on the inbound off the trap. Low. Lobs it inside to Franklin. Layup short. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Spraggins. To Vaughn. Liz. Back to Brooke. Brooke drives in the lane. Kicks it out to Rowland. She wants a high arcing 3. It's up off the top of the rim. Rebound loose. Vaughn gets the offensive board. Looks to score and does with the right. Vaughn into double digits. She has 11. First player for OU to get into double digits. They trail 61-42. 7 minutes and 24 seconds to play. Vargas with a little jab step, and then tried to go with a little pump fake into the corner, and Franklin wasn't falling for it, swaps it out of play. That's going to be an offensive foul by the screen from Height. Team foul number 5 on Bethel. Full court pressure as Kennedy Bankett comes into the game. Ottawa going to break the pressure. Low, almost falling out of bounds. Switches sides to the floor to Rowland for Franklin. Franklin to the free throw line, finds Low. She wants a three. No. Bankett had good position, but unable to come up with the rebound. Ottawa going to guard Freshour tightly. Now they'll go down low to Calzanetti. Posted up on Low. Spins back to her right. Layup's good. (63-42) Bethel. Ottawa on the other end. Layup no. And as Vaughn gets fouled, and will shoot free throws. Bethel 21 of 50 at 42%. 6 of 18 from 3 and 13 of 18 from the foul line. Briscoe will come in for Bethel. Height will sit. Ottawa already in the bonus for the remainder of the fourth. Vaughn's first free throw is good. Liz with 12. Only player in double figures for the Braves. Second is good. 63-44 Bethel. Inbound left side, Haley Franklin gets the loose ball as she goes by Vargas. Finds Low in the lane. Low steps through. She's fouled, and she'll shoot free throws. Ottawa battling in the fourth. Chance to get it within 17 with 2 makes. Third personal on Stoopy. And this was how Ottawa really got after Bethel in Ottawa back in December, is turning them over, especially with the full court pressure and taking advantage. Back then they did have Jaleesa Simons, who's been out with that knee injury. Off the mark from Low on the second. It's a 63-45 scoreline in favor of Bethel. 6:26 to go in the fourth. Low trying to get the steal. Calzanetti falls down. Ottawa picks up the loose ball. Franklin to Bankett. Kennedy steps through. Layup. No. And it just has not come easy at all today for OU. Bankett with 8. She's 2 of 5 from the field. Bethel going to call a timeout as Ottawa forces 3 straight turnovers. The full timeout, 63-45 Bethel with 6 minutes and 16 seconds to go. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting greatlifegolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Walt Dengel of Dengel & Son Mortuary. The people who work at Dengel & Son are committed to the families we serve. We work together as a team to attend to every detail. Dengel & Son sets the standard for funeral service.
Would you like to attract a new generation of customers and establish brand loyalty for years to come? You can when you advertise on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Bethel leads 63-45, 6:16 to go in the fourth. Ottawa has been able to turn the Threshers over 3 times on their last 4 possessions. It's OU basketball out of the timeout. Both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. There'll be Franklin to inbound on the baseline to the left of the OU bucket. She goes in the corner to Rowland. Rowland. Out to Franklin. Ottawa running flex. They'll kick it in the corner to Bianco. Back up top to Vaughn. They want to get an interior pass inside to Lowe, but she's forced out. Didn't want to get called for the 3-second violation. Franklin pulls up from the right side and hits. Franklin with 4, and it's 63-47. That'll be the first team foul on OU in the fourth quarter. Franklin catches Driscoll on the arm. For Bianco, her second personal. Reminder, at the end of this one, we'll have the men's contest to follow between OU and number 23, Bethel. We'll throw it to the far side out to Freshour. 63-47 in favor of the Threshers. Crossover dribble to the free throw line is Barup all the way to the basket, and they call a foul on Franklin. Hit down on the arm, and that's going to be Haley's fourth. Second team foul on OU in the fourth quarter. Barup shoots 2 more. They are 13 of 18 on the night, make it 14 of 19. After today, Bethel travels to Southwestern on Wednesday. Barup's second, no good. Rebound by Vaughn. Braves trail by 17, almost midway through the fourth quarter. And it just takes so much right now for Ottawa to find anything offensively to even get in a set. Liz wants to drive, throws one up, it's partially blocked. Loose ball tracked down by Freshour in the corner. And they'll call a jump ball. They'll give possession to OU. Returning for the Threshers is Josie Stupi for Vargas. Bianco will inbound for OU on the baseline. She goes to Lowe at the elbow. Left side for Franklin. Can't get it to Vaughn. Bianco, open 3 on the wing. Good. Jordan hits her third 3. Ottawa's down by 14. 5 minutes to play in the fourth. Ottawa's trailed by as many as 23 in the second half. Calzanetti, the opposite free throw line, does break the trap. He's going to drive all the way inside. No one there for OU, and the foul committed by Lowe to prevent the layup. Ottawa on the initial trap has been pretty good. It's just after Bethel breaks it, just a lot of confusion on where everyone needs to go, and it's led to a lot of runouts and layups. Lowe checks out. That's her second personal. Spraggins comes in. Calzanetti will shoot 2. She has 21 points. 5 of 8 from the free throw line. 6 rebounds and 2 assists. Second for Calzanetti. In and out. Rebound by Liz. 15-point Bethel lead. Left side, Haley Franklin. And they put the shot clock to 20, but Ottawa didn't use more than 4 seconds crossing half court. There we go. Should be a 25. They set it there. Bianco's inbound to Franklin. Between the circles with 4:42 to go, and Ottawa trailing 65-50. Right side, Rowland to Vaughn, to Bianco left wing. Ottawa sets the screen for her. It goes to Spraggins. Brooke to the right corner for Franklin. She'll go baseline. Hop step through. Can't get the runner to go. Gets her own rebound. Kicks it out to Bianco. Foot's on the line. If it goes, it's no good. And a foul called by Haley Franklin. She's fouled out of the game. Braves will get Alyssa Guzman in. The freshman fouls out with 4 points, 3 boards, and 3 assists. That's the first time this year she's fouled out of a game. Go back and look through the stats. Hasn't been very often that Haley Franklin's even been in foul trouble. 4:10 to play, 65-50 Bethel. Braves running out of chances, down 15. Barup Looking to drive to the free throw line. Pulls up, finds Calzanetti inside the lane. That's got to be 3-second violation, and it is. .3:59 to play. Bethel up 65-50. Bounce pass to Vaughn, goes through her legs, gets it back. So attack to the block, gets to the lane, and fouled, going up by Sydney Tennant, and shoots free throws. Liz, 4 of 7 from the field, 5 of 5 from the free throw line. She has 13 points. The senior from KCK playing with the injury today. Never got an official word on what the injury was. Have to think it was from that shoulder charge against Avila that she took early on in the first quarter on Monday that had to have been the reason she didn't play. And it was a vicious fall. Could have been shoulder or collarbone, but for her to even come out and play today says a lot about the heart of this senior. She misses the second. Rebound by Bethel. 65-51 Threshers. 3:35 to play. Ball goes off the leg of Calzanetti as Rowland tries to stay with her. She's given up a lot of height and strength inside. Step back three from Barrett. No good. And then it goes out of bounds off of Ottawa. I thought it went off the hands of Freshour. Instead, it goes off the hands of OU. That's big. Shot clock goes to 20 as it did draw a rim. Right side, Freshour. Still spin. Back up top for Barrett. Barrett drives. Floats one right side. I think that was meant to be a pass by Barrett, and then a traveling violation called on Freshour. Bethel's going to take one of their final 2 timeouts with 3:14 to play. As they lead at 65-51 over OU. We take a timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Here at Frank's Red Hot, we put together a completely exhaustive list of essentials that will bring everyone together on game day. Number 1, Frank's Red Hot. Number 2, wings. Okay, it looks like that's it. Frank's Red Hot. I put that on everything.
They can't buy it if they don't know you have it. Introduce a new product or reestablish an old one with advertising on KOFO. Get started today by calling 242-1220 or email KOFO@KOFO.com. KOFO Marketing, helping you do business.
Threshers lead at 65-51. 3 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Ottawa has tried to claw back. They've outscored Bethel 13-6 in the fourth, but just have not come up with easy baskets. It's a lot of stuff around the rim that just has not fallen for OU. That usually does. They find themselves in a 14-point hole with 3 minutes to play. Rowland with a runner. That's a tough shot. Was well contested, and it's an air ball. Rebound by the Threshers. Left side dribble handoff to Freshour. She'll get in the lane. Spraggins there to meet her. Left hand off the glass. Good. And Freshour with 16. Just a sophomore. Scored 8 points on Thursday in the loss to Oklahoma Wesleyan, but didn't have much of a contribution back in December. The 16-point advantage for the home team. Rowland just stepped back for a three. Misses everything. Rebound by Bethel. Rowland 3 of 14 from the floor and 2 of 10 from 3. And the break for OU, looking to not have to play till next Wednesday, is going to be much needed. They get a layup through the Threshers to go up by 18, and that should wrap it up. They go up 69-51, 2 minutes to go in the fourth. It's one of the lower outputs offensively for OU tonight on the year. Ball's knocked out of play. It'll stay with Ottawa. Scored 46 against Tabor back in November. Since the new year, their lowest output was 48 against Tabor last Wednesday, but otherwise Ottawa's been able to score the basketball. It's just not one of those nights. Hendricks comes in, Marlette comes in. Bianco in the lane, kicks it out to Marlette. Back up top for Hendricks. Left wing for Spraggins. Brooke with a step back three, good. Brooke Spraggins hits her first three. That's her first bucket of the game. 69-54 Bethel, minute 30 to go. Freshour, who's been the player of the game for Bethel tonight, has just been tremendous. Dribble hand off to Vargas to the right wing. Left side pass for Colzanetti. Drives on Guzman, gets in the lane, and there's some help defense that comes late from Marlette. But what's happened tonight is they move Colzanetti to the point guard spot, and Ottawa just doesn't have anyone to match her. Time after time, she has just been able to go right at the smaller Ottawa guards, and I think the only other option would have been to have a healthy Liz Vaughn on her, but I have to think Liz was on some minute restrictions. And with everyone else in foul trouble, they've had to go to some smaller guards to try and stay with Colzanetti at listed at 5'3". There is no way she is 5'3". Let's see what their roster has her at for today. Plays much taller than that. Does Josie Colzanetti. My apologies, 5'10", Colzanetti. But yeah, Ottawa trying to go with some guards to stay with her, and she's just taking them to the basket. Spraggins again for a three, high arcing short. Rebound by Colzanetti with a minute to play. A 71-54 Bethel lead. Barrett guarded by Hendricks. Spins back to her left. Dribbles off her leg, now back to the right. Barrett back out to the wing with 15 on the shot clock. 43 seconds to play. We're going to post up Colzanetti on Bianco. Runner no. Rebound by Marlette. Right side pass for Bianco. Bianco in the corner. Hendricks for three is an air ball. Offensive rebound reversed by Bianco. Hits the bottom of the basket. Karams off to the left. And Bethel can dribble it out. Ottawa going to try and trap on Freshour. It'll get across midcourt. Bethel going to pick up their 8th win of the season. Ottawa going to fall to 7-16 on the year as they go to 5-14 in KCAC play. Fresh, it'll be Barrett, just dribble it out. With 2 seconds to go. Final score, Bethel 71, Ottawa 54. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
My name is Darby Weidel. I'm from Ottawa, Kansas. I'm studying biology, and I'm a freshman at Ottawa University. I didn't expect how involved I would feel coming here. It's almost kind of like its own community. I'm very close with my family, like my parents, my brothers, my grandparents. Like, they're all my big support systems, and they can come see my sporting events. Coming here was one of the best decisions I could have made.
The right decision for you is Ottawa University. Find out more by visiting ottawa.edu.
If you're a propane customer, make sure your propane system is operating safely by having it inspected by a qualified service technician. If you've run out of propane or had an interruption of service, your propane supplier is required to test your propane system to ensure that it is leak-free and safe. Each family member should know what propane smells like and what to do in the event of a gas leak. Call your propane supplier for additional information. This message brought to you by this station and the Kansas Propane Education and Research Council, Greg Knoll, Executive Director.
Welcome back. Final score, Bethel 71, Ottawa 54. As Ottawa just 26% from the field and 8 of 31 from three. And they did get to the free throw line 13 times in the second half after putting a goose egg up from the foul line in the first. Leading scorer tonight for OU, Liz Vaughn, 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. I mentioned she had not practiced all week, showed up for shoot-around this morning, went through it with the team. Wasn't supposed to play a whole lot of minutes, came off the bench due to foul trouble, had to play, came up with 14 points, 5 boards. She was 6 of 7 from the free throw line. Jordan Bianco, 9 points and 3 rebounds. Kennedy Bankett, 8 points and 3 boards. Kinesia Payne led the way with rebounds. She had 9 to go along with 5 points. Haley Franklin, 4 points, 3 boards, and 3 assists. And Ottawa will play again on Wednesday as they will host Friends in Wilson Fieldhouse. As that game scheduled to tip off at 6 o'clock from Ottawa. We'll have pregame around 5:45. We're going to wrap up our women's coverage when we come back. It's pregame for the men. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220, 103.7 FM KOFO.
We hope you enjoyed our coverage of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Kansas State Bank, Dingle and Son Mortuary, Quality Structures, and by Arvest Bank, Advent Health Ottawa, and Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home. OU women's basketball on KOFO is also brought to you by CarStar, Ottawa University, the Ottawa Herald, Sutton's Jewelry, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, and Great Life Golf and Fitness.